Hello, it is Randy for Thunderhorse Descendant. I'm here today with Grateful Heart. Grateful Heart from Softflex, and this is our project one. So I have a cute little bracelet planned. Super excited about it. So let's jump down to the mat, get this party started. Alrighty, party people, here we are. So if you remember correctly, I said this is going to be the first time of me beading with my desk up on risers again. I was going to sit, but now I'm thinking I might have to stand. So we're about to find out, I guess. Alright, so let's get this party started. I had put all these things in here thinking it was going to be so cute, and it is cute, but it's not really realistic for me. So let's just remove these items. Alright, we're in it. We tried. We tried for cuteness. It's not horrible. It's not too terribly horrible, honestly. Let's just spin it around. It's just a whole day of things here happening. Let me just take this tack out. This Bunsen hair off the mat. Alright, we're just gonna pretend like this is how it's always been. Okay? Alright. Whew, you guys, I can tell you right now, it's been a long time since I beaded standing up. I tell you that for sure. Okay. Let's just get this situation under control. Alright, so first things first, I would like to create a bracelet with this little guy right here. He's so cute. Now, I think what we're going to do is, you know, I have a key because I had to scrounge up a key. There was no key provided, but we have a lock. We have to have a key, so I got a key. I also have some other little keys over here, but they seem too small. So I have a key. Doing good so far. And I think what we'll do is we're going to use these hearts, maybe? Okay. Look at these little hearts. You can maybe do something with those. I really like these, but I'm like, what are we doing here? I gotta sit. I don't know. You guys. Situation. We're in a situation here. I do like these pink fire polish. I also like these guys. This could be nice with the hearts, but they're a little bit too pink. That's kind of cute. Kind of like that. give her a little whirl. See what we get. Alright guys, so I'm going to use the 22 gauge soft flex wire to wire mine up. Now you very well could use just the stringy wire that they sent along with this project, but I think I'm going to use this in a different project, so I'm going to go ahead and just wire wrap some things. But before we get to doing that, I am going to start out with my pendant, which is this part. I don't want to mess around with that too much. And we get the lobster claw involved, and I just have some jump rings. Now these are stainless steel jump rings, and I'm going to connect onto here. I think this is how I want mine to go. I'm not 100% sure. Oop. But I'm pretty sure. Okay, so for this to make sense, I just have on 2 jump rings here. They're round. Right, my camera is not on focus. Okay. So I just have on 2 jump rings. So I'm going to put that to the side for now, and I'm going to work on this one here, wrapping it up, so you can see how I'm getting ready to put it together. So in order to do that, I'm just going to create a little loop here. I tell you right now, guys, this whole standing up business is really throwing me off. It's been a long time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I rearranged my desk so that things could fit under it, and I had to put my desk up on risers. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. I used to stand up and bead all the time. And I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna work, y'all. But we're about to find out. I do have a stool. Let me see if I can use that. Yeah, this is questionable as well. Whew. All right, let's just try again. Just try this again. If at first you don't succeed, just try it again. Okay. So now, get this straightened up a little bit. Alright, so the idea here is that I'm going to put on, maybe use these sparkly guys, maybe. Maybe not on all of them, but maybe on these ones. Those are cute. But I don't like it. Okay, I'm just going to do these 3. wire wrap those up. I remember that I was able to pull things up closer to the camera for you guys because I'm actually closer to the camera. You could probably also really hear me a lot better, so I guess there are some good things going on here. All right, now, so over here on this side, this is going to be our connection side. This is where we're going to put I'm in debate if I want to put it on this side. Yeah, I think I will. So I'm just going to take one of these jump rings and I'm going to connect on my lobster claw clasp. Okay, so really what these are doing right here is they're giving us options. Okay, so this is going to be going, you could go here, you could go on the key, okay, options. There. I'm going to do one of the hearts so that we can get that guy on there. And again, I'm just going to do this wire wrap, which I'm sure you've seen a million times. Just go up over the top, spin, bring it all the way around so it looks like a lollipop head. Spin, and then wrap. I go about 3-4 times, up to you what you want to do there. You want to make sure they're laying next to each other. If it's screwed up, don't worry, you can always go in and fix it on the end here, in the back end. Just squish this flat, give it a little work harden. Okay, I'm just going to squish these up together so that they're, you know, working out. Okay, now I'm going to do the heart. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little scared of this heart situation. Kind of feeling like I should put something there, but if I do that, it's going to be a little bit funky. Not in love with it. Now you could do a seed bead if you'd like. I'll show you why. When I go to wrap this, there's this indent in the heart. Okay, it makes it a little bit funky to get down there with your wire and to tighten it up. But if you just spin it to the side here, you can usually get it. Work hard on that, and then this is where it gets a little tricky. So you gotta bring that tail in without breaking nothing. And on that edge, it can be a little bit complicated. But I think we got her. So now I'm going to go over here with the heart. You don't have to go here with the heart. You could do matching on each side. You can do whatever you want. That's the fun part about this. But I am going to attach with a jump ring to the heart. And now maybe you can kind of get the idea. Now these little pink hearts, these are razzle dazzle. These are going to go on after. These, I was going to use them, but now I'm like, I don't know if they're really going with my jam. I might use those for something else. Now you wouldn't just have to use just these. You could use other beads from the mix. Completely up to you. I do have this one. Remember my crystals had a little, this one had a little problem. One of them did. This one. I could maybe use this one, but I have 3 hearts, so I don't really see the need to. Okie dokie. You could put all 3 hearts on this side. That'd be cute. Up to you. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up these guys and I'll be right back. Alright guys, here we are back down on the mat. I got everything wired up here. So I wired up all of my little hearts. These are my razzle dazzles. These are on ball head pins. I wired up these hearts. I realized after I started doing it, if you do this part first and put it in the top and you come out the bottom, you're better off. Okay, I dug through the charms and I found these little keys and locks and I thought, oh, those will be cute. So here we are. We end up with 1, 2, 3 wrapped hearts and 1, 2, 3 wrapped check glass. Okay, so this is where we technically left off. And I'm going to go ahead and first put it together so it'll be easier to see what we're doing. And again, I'm just using these 6mm round stainless steel jump rings. I'm using these because they're a little bit stronger. I'm going to hang some things off them. You know, this is pewter, so they match a little better. So here we are. I also have a stainless steel lobster claw in here. They did provide a lobster claw, same size and everything, but it was bright silver, and I wanted to kind of stick to this pewter colored theme here we got going on. Okay, so this is the base. And we'll see how large it is. I might have to remove some things. I always get wild when I'm making bracelets, but maybe not. I do have my bracelet sizer here. Okay, so now we're just going to connect this one to the heart. Okay. So now, on the bracelet sizer, before we go any further, the size of this bracelet is currently 8 inches. Okay, 8 inches, a little bit much, but we can move it back to here, which is still going to give us dangly key vibes. That gives us 7 3/4. Okay, 7 3/4. You could go back even one more, and this is the cool part, up the top here. Again, still dangly bits. This is going to give us Randy size of 6.5. Okay, but most likely you're not going to have 6.5. The average size bracelet is a 7. So that is completely up to you. If you wanted to take out a link, because right here, this is going to be 7, what did we say, 7 3/4? 7 3/4. And that might be a little bit large, but it might not be. You know, some people have a wrist 8, 9 inches, some even larger than that. So it depends on what you want to do. Now you could remove a heart, say a heart, whatever. And then you would be here with a smaller bracelet. That is really up to you. Honestly, I'm just going to leave mine like this because I have this lobster claw. For a smaller wrist, I can bounce around. You know, because, okay, for me, I would probably be here anyways, and I have a very small wrist. I could go up the top if I wanted, but I would probably go here, putting it on, and, you know, just wear one in front of it. It's up to you what you want to do. Completely up to you. You could also add more jump rings down the bottom, you know, so. I'm debating if I take that one off. I would have to take off this heart, and I really like that heart. I'm gonna leave it. Not everybody has little tiny wrists like me. Okay, so now, technically, we are over here. Okay, so here we are. So now we're going to start putting on our razzle dazzle. Now we originally put on this key. That's fine, it can stay there. I've still got my 6mm jump rings in round. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I am going to start here. I'm going to skip this one. And I'm going to put my first little bundle here. Now in my bundle I have a key, a lock, and a heart. Key, lock, heart. Key, lock, heart. Key, heart. I don't have a lock for this one because I'm going to put 2 keys over here because it's got the big lock. Okay. So I'm just going to add all of these onto one jump ring. You do it however you want. It's completely up to you. Once you got them on there, you're then going to put them into the jump ring that's on our base piece. Super cute. Now, keep going, skip one, put it into the next one. Okay, you can change it up if you want to, however you want to do it. So skip one, put it into the next one. Okay. Skip one, put it into the next one. Okay, now we're back to the front. And here on the front, I'm just going to add, in addition to these ones here, I'm going to add these two. Now you could give them their own jump ring, which I'm going to do. Because if somebody wants to use this additional jump ring, they could. So I'm going to put these two on their own jump ring, just like we did the others, but it's only two. And I'm going to connect on to the jump ring. Let's see, am I going to do the jump ring or am I going to do the key? These will hang down further. I'm going to hook onto the jump ring. Okay. This is going to be kind of hard to lay it all out there, but we're going to try it. Okay. And there we go. She's done so. I think it's very cute. I am still in debate about taking off this heart. I'm like, do I want to do that? Let me see. So this is as large as it goes. It's 8.5. I just feel like that is a little much. But I do this every time. Let me see. Let me hook on something a little closer up here. Still 7 3/4. Seems like a bit much. This is up to you. Completely up to you. Whatever you're going to do. I think I'm going to leave mine like this because I know there's some people that I know who have a larger wrist, and I think that they would quite enjoy this bracelet. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it. But if I was to make it smaller and you want to make yours smaller, what I would do is I would just remove this heart. I would then connect to this, just removing the heart altogether. You got 2 hearts. It's fine. Because if you remove one of these links, that might be a little too much. You know what I mean? But it's up to you. You do what you want. Add a couple extra jump rings. You got to modify to your own doings. But there we go. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If you are, don't forget to give it a like, comment. Let me know what you think of this bracelet. And this has been Grateful Heart Project 1. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.